Hello. Welcome to the daily tarot readings here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you so much for being here. It is so good to see you all. I so look forward to this, seeing you guys. All right. I'm here every day at 12 Central Time in the US. I take 12 of your questions at 12 noon Central Time in the US. Just put your questions in all caps in the chat. Anything in all caps, I'll know that you're talking to me. Other than that, please just type normally. And other than it's just because people here, they talk to each other, they're really helpful with each other, they have whole conversations. So, if YouTube cuts off your question when it dumps a bunch of new ones in, just post your question again, put a YT in front of it, and I'll know YouTube cut you off earlier. See if I can work it in. It's kind of first come, first serve. If I don't answer your question, if I don't, I decide not to read on a question, it is never anything personal, and I really would feel terrible if I hurt your feelings. So that is, I really would feel terrible. So after this, every day I go down into the description box and the pinned first comment, I type in all the questions from today, timestamp them, so you can just click on the numbers. If you're watching this on replay, hello. You can just click on the numbers, go straight to what you're interested in, get in, get out. But the first part, I talk to everybody in the chat. I get questions in, answer what I can, and we just talk. So a little bit at the front, and then you can use a timestamping. I'm here every single day of the year. Every day, weekends, weekdays, holidays, everything. I'm here. You can't get rid of me. You're stuck with me. So let's see, is that it? All 10% of income that comes into the channel goes to feedingamerica.org, and that is an ongoing thing. So they provide food to food banks across the country. I'm trying to figure out if I've forgotten anything. I think that's it. And there's Boo Boo Zen Kitty. Yes, my co-host is here. Hello, sweetness. This is Boo Boo. Hello, Boo Boo. How are you? Boo Boo Zen Kitty is my little positive energy generator. And he's just a big old sweetheart. Yes, he is. So, oh, he's coming back. All right, he's coming back. Hi. And trust me, with the kind of people I read on, I need the positive energy. So, good morning, everybody. There's Boo Boo. Hi. Get my hair out of your face. Oh, you are, sweetheart. I need to trim your claws. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Furry kitty. Little furry kitty. Oh, ow. Okay, I really need to trim your claws. Okay, hang on. Need to, okay. All right. He's so sweet. Okay, I'll scroll up looking for your questions. All right. I don't know if you can hear him purring, but it's wonderful. All right. Flora saying good morning from Australia. Oh, hello, Australia. It's 1 a.m. in Perth. Oh, goodness. Hi. How's things? Okay. Let's see here. Hello, Sheila R. How are you? All right, we're trimming claws this afternoon. Yes, we are. We're going to trim claws this afternoon. Usually. Let's see here. I'm still looking for anything in all caps. Sheila R is asking, what's going on with Kevin McCarthy? Is there something specific in the news? I will be happy to add him to the list here. Write your questions down right there. He died. McCarthy. He's so sweet. Hello, precious. Let's see here. Okay, anything else? No caps. Sheila, everyone's having pizza today. Oh, I have leftover pizza for dinner. Right. Fine. Okay. And okay. Hey, it's okay. Relax. It's okay. Just relax. Just hang on. Hey. Just relax. It's okay. See, he's the good boy. He's the good baby boo. It's okay. Miss Kathy saying salad and vegan pizza. I'm so in. I'm so in for that. Oh, you're the art kitty. Oh, look at that cuteness. Look at the cuteness. Okay. He's a good boy. Pam, top of the morning to you. Okay. The face painter has a question. Does Tucker Carlson want to be president? Does Clucker Carlson want to be POTUS? Oh, look at that. Thank you. Let's see here. Rhonda has a question. Is Eric Trump or Don Jr. any closer to being indicted in New York City? How I hope. I need to turn this off. You're okay. It's all right, sweetheart. You are the good boy. Yes, you are. You've been around for a while. Usually you sleep at this time of day. Okay. Eric or Sniffy Jr. Oh, good boy. Oh, he's a good boy. Yes, he is. Any closer to indictment? Okay, well, look at that. Happily look at that. As in, yes, please. All right, thank you, Rhonda. Renya, yes, it is the kitten. It is the cute kitten. Still our Boobas and Kitty interview. Yes. Do you know you're precious? That's the question. Do you know you are a sweetheart? Okay. Kathleen, why did Josh Hawley vote no on the anti-hate legislation? 99-1, he was the one no. Because he thinks it makes him look tough. He's a Trump wannabe. He wants to take over from where Trump left off. He wants to be the next Trump. But I can. It feels like there might be something to read there. So we'll have a look. Hello. Oh, you're so happy. He's so happy. Josh Hawley is wonderful. He's like the anti-Boo Boo Kitty. Boo Boos and Kitty. Josh Hawley. The blankety blank. One no vote on anti-hate legislation. Oh, the good kitten. Why? Okay, we'll look at that, Kathleen. Thank you. Roxanne, can you read on why Kayleigh Cockamamie is meeting with Sniffy at Mar-a-Lago? Okay, why is Kayleigh? I think I've read on that before, though, but double check. Meeting. At Mar-a-Lago. Die. Hello, you. Hello, precious. Look at that sweet face. Look at that sweet face. Look at that good boy. Okay. You'll have a look at that, Roxanne. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, Face Painter, I've got your question. Phi, MTG threw her staff under the bus for the WASP statement. Will be discovered she said it. Oh. There we go. There we go, sweetie. You are the good boy. Yes, you are. You are the good boy. Okay. You gonna go lie down? You gonna go lie down? Yes, he's going to his bed now. All right. Okay. Kathy Anderson saying that the chat decided on a vegan and regular pizza and salad. All right, I'm buying. I would too. You know I would. At least I hope you know I would. I have a kitty nose print on my glasses. I'm not kidding. The things we do for cats. Okay. MTG with the WASP statement. I'm out of the loop. Blames WASP statement on staff. Did she say it? All right, that'll be number 6. Thank you. Sheila, our boo-boo and kitty need to massage mommy. Baker, biscuit maker. Katie, Clucker Carlson is a Swanson heir as well as a Fulbright scholar from his stepmother. He's a Fulbright heir. He's just trying to get attention from his peers. Oh yeah, did you see Cash? His latest thing he did images, he did readings on Tucker Carlson, trying to get everybody's attention. It was really interesting. Okay, I've got hair in my face. All right. Okay. All right. Well, good. You did hear the purr. Okay, Dave has a question. Did Manchin's mother... No. No, I don't think Manchin's mother dropped him. Let's put it that way. When he was a baby. I don't think we're going to look at that. Really? But you're so awesome, Dave. You're so awesome. You are the spice that makes this the pumpkin. You are the spice in the pumpkin bread. Okay. B. Smith. Just did the Zoom pogue Mahone. I guess he did. Julie, Arizona ballot recount results. I read on that yesterday. My friend was first yesterday. It's starting at 32 minutes, 30 seconds. What will come of the GOP-backed recount of the Arizona 2020 ballots? So just first 32:30, go to just yesterday's video. The whole reading. It's right there. Thank you, B. Smith. Thank you, Julie. Oh, no, it wasn't B. Smith. It was Julie. Thank you, Julie. Gina, will there ever be a neutral way to draw election maps. Oh gosh, I hope so. Ever neutral way to draw election maps. You know, after having Boo Boo in my lap purring like that and all happy, I feel like I've got this lovely, it's like a cushion of positive energy. It's so nice. Anyway. So I've got that down, Gina. That'll be number 7. Dawn, can't stand Jimmy Jim Jordan. When is he out? Please soon. I haven't looked at that in a while. We're not good at, Tara's not good at timing. Really bad at timing. But Jordan out soon. Please. Please. All right, that'll be number 8. Thank you, Don. And Annette, hey, quiet from Melania. Haven't seen or heard from her since the inauguration. Yay. I'm sorry, I can't stand her. Eva Braun, I hope we never have to hear from Eva Braun again, ever. Goodbye. I hope the money was worth it. Okay. Roxanne, happy Sunday. Can you read on Sniffy's health? Some reporters comment he looks bad. Yeah, someone was saying he was on Fox News, yesterday, day before? And they said he looked bad, but I thought he just looked the same, but he's always looked bad. But we'll see. T's health. He looks bad. Okay, that'll be number 9. Okay, and we're looking for number 10. Okay. Ellie Rieger, how many Trump followers now are becoming Biden followers? Some. I've kind of read on this, and I don't get much of an answer, I'm afraid. But there definitely are some. There are a lot of people who are just like, oh, good, I can just go about my business and just. There's actually somebody they're starting to put they're able to put this whole government, this whole thing, just put it out of their minds. So, just nice. It's happening, but I haven't been able to get anything more specific than that. Sorry. Okay. Tebby, Mom, I want your whole attention. Well. Tuxedo Cat. Yes, thank you to everybody who came to the patron monthly patron social over on Patreon. That was, I know some of you cannot afford that. Money's so tight. Even a couple dollars a month is too much. And I understand that. And I'm just grateful you're here. Thank you. But I do want to just say to the people who were there last night, it was so much fun. And thank you. Thank you for everything. I hope you guys feel in general that I appreciate you. I hope you understand how much I appreciate you. I don't take this for granted. I don't swan in here every day like I'm here. It's more like, okay, is this right? Is that right? No, that's got to be better. Oh, I want this to be better for them. Oh, I want this to. How can I be better? How can I make it better for you? So, okay. I like that, Dave. As Jesus would say, there will always be the stupid among us. That's true. Oh, kidding. Mary Jo, please read on the Scorpio full moon and what it brings. Well, astrologically, it's all the whole thing about Scorpio is it's one of the fixed signs There are four signs. It's the middle sign in each quadrant in astrology. So it's Taurus, Leo. It's Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and those are, and of the four, because there's one of each element. Scorpio is the fixed water sign, so you get the emotions, but it's all deep under pressure. Of water signs, I like to say that, Pisces is the dolphin, and the crab. Cancer is the crab on the shore, and then Scorpio is 2 miles down where the fish don't have eyes. And the pressure will crush most people like a tin can. We have our intense side. So that intense emotion, ruled by Pluto, it can survive. It's life and death, and it's death and rebirth is the phoenix. It's that the most intense things in life. So a full moon where it all becomes more, everything becomes riled up. People's emotions are all riled up. Scorpio moon makes it even bigger. So that's what that energy does. So it's going to be very intensely emotional. People who are Scorpios, who grew up with this energy, who've known Scorpios, who maybe don't handle their Scorpio energy as well. It's like, yeah, okay. It's going to be a lot of what I'm used to, but for people who are more, more refined, more, more calm, more, it can seem like, whoa, where did all those emotions come from? So things can well up from the depths, where the fish don't have eyes. All right. Okay, made a note. Okay. So thank you, Mary Jo. Oh, Roxanne, Boo Boo Sankiti makes me so happy. Oh, he makes me happy too. Hello, Lanat. Lanat is in the 4 o'clock writing group that I've been having every day over on Book Art Media. So come on by sometime if you do creative writing, or we do 3 25-minute writing sprints. You just focus. It's just quiet, but you're together. I call it's the writing group at Book Art Media. I call it's encouragement and writing sprints. That's what it is. Okay, I baby, our social media. I don't know what fibrase. I'm afraid I don't know that word. Crystal, I got the new job I wanted. Yay! Oh, excellent. Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Okay, but our social media going to allow FIBERACE back on their platforms. Is this something to do with Trump? I'm not sure. I'm confused. I'm sorry. Okay, Lola, will the fairness doctrine, or version of it, ever be reinstated? Oh gosh, I've read on this multiple times. What I've been getting consistently is they find a workaround. They find something, but I haven't been picking up on full-blown, yes, fairness doctrine goes back into, they find like ways to make things slightly better. That's what I've been getting the multiple times I've read on this. And if they could do something to get rid of Fox News in their Imaginarium, That would be wonderful. Thank you, Lola. Jaybird is asking, how is Navalny doing? Okay, let's check in. How is Navalny doing? He called off. He's got to see his doctor. He called off his hunger strike, but he's not healthy. It's really worrying. Yikes. Okay. Jane, let's keep the good feels going. Are more people raising the vibration of politics? Yes. Yes, there are more. There's a wider spectrum of the types of people going into politics. There's people going into politics for the right reasons. More people going in for the right reasons. Not all, of course, but more. Yeah, it's helping. It's helping. Okay, and JH, will Medicare for all pass? I've never found a yes on that. Crystal, will voter suppression laws be declared unconstitutional? I've been reading on that this week, and what I got was it's going to the Supreme Court. A lot of this stuff is going to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court is mostly going to be like, I hate to just, I feel like I'm brushing off your questions, but I don't mean it that way. I've just read on these things over and over. Will Medicare for all pass? I've never picked up on that. I've picked up on things improving, but I mean, I remember the last 2 times I read on it, it was very clear energy. Sorry. Jeanette, is Melania Eva reincarnated? I don't think so. Hello, sweetheart. How you doing? Good boy. Nope, passing through. That's the kind of drive-by that should happen. Drive-by cutenessing. Or one thing, I'll come through sometimes with little mini cupcakes. I remember I'll just like people saying and be like, oh, the drive-by cupcaking. That's what should be. Melania, are you Eva Braun reincarnated? No, she's just incredibly materialistic, and she, even though her family was well off in general, not well off, but they were okay. She felt poor. She's about the money. She's got heavy duty Earth in her chart, and she made decisions, and yeah, no, it's just straight up greed. So. Hi. How are you? We coming back on the lap? Okay. Oh, as long as you don't flash the nice people, we're good. Melania. Breathe in. All right. Okay, Quinoa, how can one tell under all the floof and bronzer about Trump's health? Yeah. Jim Jordan is up for re-election in 2022. Making a note of that on number 8. Kashmir, why is Sniffy moving to Bedminster? Is he? Moving. Trump plans move from Florida to New Jersey for the summer. He's going to relocate to the New Jersey Golf Club when Mar-a-Lago closes for hurricane season. So that's why that's happening. Okay. Thank you, Kashmir. Thank you, Ellie Rieger. Oh, Mary Jo, thank you. Okay. Oh, thank you, Katie. Having a quick look. Any other? I've got space for 2 more questions. Oh, easy, sweetie. Okay, Sherry's saying hubby is a Scorpio Libra cusp and Italian Finnish descent. That's quite a mix. So stubborn. 50 years, I've never won an argument. Oh, oh, bless Sherry. So sweet. Karen, they're all good questions. They really, you guys have great questions. But that is adorable, or that is not adorable. I'm still thinking of that. That is a very good question. Has Biden cleaned out the DOJ? Excellent. All right, I've got space for 1 more question. Rachel is asking, is Manchin going to be successful in forcing changes to the infrastructure bill? Manchin, what are you doing? Successful forcing to infrastructure bill. Okay. Okay, got it. All right. I'm gonna catch up with the latest comments. Oh, what was that little noise? What was that little noise, sweetheart? You're so good. All right. Is there something specific going on with Kevin McCarthy? I haven't heard anything. Oh, I'm afraid I've got my questions for today. Rachel saying Manchin's being he's being like always. Yeah. I'm sorry, Helen, sweet. I've got my 12 questions for today. Actually, 13. Helen says, I'm from New Jersey. I'm not happy. He's a good boo-boo. Yes, he's a good boo-boo. All right. The first thing we're reading on is Kevin McCarthy, but I don't know. Was there something specific going on with? Is he in the news? I don't want to upset the kitty. I don't want to upset the kitty. McCarthy skirts questions about phone call with Trump amid the riot. Kevin McCarthy defends Trump's response to the Capitol riot. Okay, let's look at McCarthy skirting questions about phone call with Trump. And phone call with Trump during riot, amid riot. Okay, we'll have a look at that. Sources briefed on the call, which was first reported weeks after the riot, told NBC News that the 2 men got into an expletive-laden argument. Really? And he is skirting questions about it. Speaking on Fox News Sunday, McCarthy said Trump was not aware of what was going on at the Capitol when he first reached him. I was the first person to contact him when the riots were going on. He didn't see it. What he ended the call with saying was telling me he'll put something out there to make sure to stop this. And that's what he did. He put a video out later. Oh, yeah, much later. When asked him publicly forcefully to call off the riot, the president, so somebody else is saying that when McCarthy finally reached the president on January 6th and asked him to publicly and forcefully call off the riot, the president initially repeated the falsehood that it was Antifa that had breached the Capitol. McCarthy refuted that, told the president that these were Trump supporters. That's when, according to McCarthy, the president said, well, Kevin, I guess the people are more upset about the election than you are. Okay. Quinoa hogwash, there's footage of them watching. Yes. Yep. Okay, Kevin McCarthy and the phone call. Oh, it wasn't a big deal. Or just Kevin McCarthy in general, what's going on there? But Kevin McCarthy, where are you? And my energy just wants to sink into this soft little pillow here. Oh, this is so nice. Oh, I've got to go out in that horrible storm and go look at McCarthy. Like looking down a storm drain. But I'm all warm and cozy. Poor kitty. No, what a good boy. Kevin McCarthy. It just feels like more of the same. Well, legal heartache, but also with laws heartache. He's Pelosi's the majority. She's the Speaker of the House. Shirley's saying that Pelosi has made concessions about the riot investigation because of McCarthy. Why? Melissa's saying, Fiberace. It's Liberace equals Liberace, a new nickname for Trump. Oh, fib as in lying. Fiberace. Okay. Thank you. McCarthy. He's just a jerk. He's just a scumbag. He just is. It's just he's a scumbag. There will be questions legally about what happened during the riot. Tried to find peace, but Trump was useless. McCarthy doesn't care. He just wants power. He's extremely ambitious. Trump was basically trying to get any number of you killed. Doesn't that matter? The Democrats are trying to make more of it than it was. I have mine, so that's what's important. On the defensive for supporting Trump, there's going to be investigations. He might have some. He wasn't a part of it. But he didn't do. He's a weasel. And that's an insult to weasels. I'm just getting a whole lot of. No, I don't have, Chris, I honestly, I'm not getting that he was a part of the insurrection. He's just no one that we want anywhere near the concept of holding people accountable and doing the right thing and making sure it doesn't happen again. Yeah, that whole insurrection thing, they're trying to spin it. But no, not going to work. I'm not getting a whole lot on McCarthy, to be honest. He's just a power hungry, egotistical man who greatly, greatly, greatly loves power over decency. It's like, yeah, welcome to Washington, D.C. So that's all I'm getting on that. Okay, let's look at Clucker Carlson, 41. Okay. I'm sorry, I just find this amusing. Okay, does Clucker Carlson want to become president? Kathy Anderson, Chad has spoken. Yes. Clucker Carlson, do you want to be president? Swanson dinners for everybody. He's so smug. Oh my gosh. Okay, the only descriptor that's coming to me is incredibly rude and gross. So I'm trying to think of a cleaner version. Let's say he liked a particular cologne that other people don't like. Not only would he wear it anyway, even if it was making other people gag, but he would be standing there sucking it in deeply because it's his. Justice. There's a justice card there. That could point to several different things. 2 of Pentacles, Hanged Man. 7 of Judgment. Tucker, what the heck are you doing? Okay, he's had some problems with advertisers. But judgment is coming for like Trump or somebody in the Republican Party, and he's going to see it as his job to defend them and make them look good. And Elizabeth, were you saying Tucker or Clucker? I was saying Clucker, as in Clucker Carlson. He's going to feel like it's his job, but it's the worst of the Imaginarium. Just making stuff up, just ignoring the obvious stuff, putting out. It's the big difference, because I'm subjected to Fox News, at least bits of Fox News on a regular basis. It isn't even just the lies they tell, it's what they cover and what they don't cover. And both sides can be guilty of choosing what they cover and what they don't. Okay, to some extent, I think it's fair to say that different news organizations will focus more on one thing or another. That's okay. But it is just glaring omissions. And I've got a justice card here, but there's he's been having trouble, but there's I think there's something big coming in the news, and it's gonna give him a new giddy up in his step. So Karen is saying he blasted the jury for the guilty verdict in George Floyd. I just saw a question. Shirley was saying, is he mental? He's entitled. He is. If you ever want to see toxic masculinity, turn on Fox News in the evenings. Oh, look. This is toxic entitlement right there. So 46. Speaking of bags of slime, Eric and Junior, are they any closer to being indicted? Let me shuffle here. Eric, so do you pull 3 cards for Eric and 3 cards for Sniffy Jr.? Okay, are Eric or Sniffy Jr. any closer to being indicted? Or close to being indicted? All right, Eric. Sniffy. Hey. You got a little something. You got a little more there. Okay. Sort of. Oh, yeah. Okay. You got it. I'd call that indictments. That card for the reading, that would be indictments. Okay. Oh, things are quiet at the moment. Oh, but that is aggressive law enforcement in the middle, coming after, oh, so many lies. Deflect, deny. Doesn't matter when they've got the receipts. Center card is the most powerful in a 3 or 5 or 7 card spread. And that's aggressive law enforcement. That was Eric. Sniffy Jr. Enjoying his wealth, enjoying looking at his money and his wealth and his position and his expensive habits. Bludgeon going on the offensive. Oh, he is clueless. We'll get through it. We've been through worse. Father has... my dad has been through. He's much more... he blocks out the pain. Eric's also the weakest link. Even with halfway decent lawyers, Eric's. But apparently, according to Aunt Mary Trump, it's actually Junior who's the dumb one. That's what she said. I'm just sharing. I'm just telling you what she said. It isn't actually Eric. But somehow it feels like Eric's the weaker link. So, anything else on these 2 knuckleheads? They think they're still playing the game the way their father played it. You deflect, you deny, you just give a little, you don't really, they can't have that much. You pay a fine, you go on, you do the same thing. Eric and Junior. Yeah, Junior is... Okay, Eric is taking the comfort he can in his own family, in his wife and young children. Junior is off in debauchery land. Okay, well, not as close as I would like it to be, but it's also... Stephanie, it's cousin Mary, Aunt Marianne. Oh, you are correct. Thank you. Thank you. You are correct, Stephanie. I had that wrong. It's not as close as I would like, but the thing about Junior is you can't, it's almost impossible to read on anything about his future because he's so blanketed in this gray cotton batting of asbestos batting. Let's put it that way. So he doesn't feel any of the fire, but asbestos will kill you. All right. Yeah, I think that's all for now for those idiots. So let's move on to the other idiot, Josh Hawley, 51. Josh Hawley, the kind of person who would be the one no vote on anti-hate legislation. He so wants to be Trump. Oh my gosh, he so wants to be Trump. Make all of that sweet, sweet MAGA money. He's just... Josh Hawley. Wow. Just barrel ahead. Just don't pay any attention to anybody's reaction. Just barrel ahead. What does Trump do in this situation? What would Trump do? WWTD. He looks carefully at everything. He doesn't want to look like Trump. He doesn't want to be a different person. But what Trump did to get power, money, all of, ooh, I want that. How do I do that? How did he do it? This is belligerent nonsense. This is the liberals have the power and Republicans, can't even say it's that can't even say Merry Christmas anymore. Blah blah blah. We're out in the cold. We're victims. Yeah. Oops. But the times they are changing. That's a prosecutor and that's a tower. Hawley, what did you do? There's something big coming. Is this actually Hawley or is this somebody else? Is this like fall of the House of Trump? Who is this? Who's this for? Prosecutor bringing the tower. Is that for Hawley? Or is that for Trump? Or is that for the whole administration? What is that? Why, if it's Trump, why is it showing up on Hawley's reading? Who's the star? Small, petty, nasty bullies trying to stir up trouble. Tell me more, because this isn't making sense. Josh Hawley. What's going to happen to Josh Hawley? So I'm trying to reach this energy. Okay, on the defensive for Trump policies, for Trump way of doing things. Okay. Strength. Chariot. 8 of Cups. 8 of Pentacles. 4 of Wands. It just feels like his profile is he's going to go from doing everything he can to be out in front and make a name for himself and on and on and on. Surely Hawley used campaign funds at Disney. Oh, of course he did. This is evidence. This is work. This is retirement. It's not super clear, though. He feels increasingly hollow, like increasingly irrelevant. I would accept irrelevant. That would be okay with me. Okay. 56. Kayleigh Cockamamie. Okay. Kayleigh Cockamamie has been meeting with Trump at Mar-a-Lago. I don't know if she did it again recently. It just feels like 3 cards. She's so nothing. So a lot of these people, they're just beneath contempt. It's like, you don't deserve whole readings. She was press secretary up there trying to be defensive about, but Trump has this policy, trying to use another Trump policy to hold off the reporters holding up saying, what about this? What about this? What about this? That was her job. And she was limited in what she could do. She's keeping her options open that maybe she could do something with Trump, but it's not gonna. The plans are gonna get suspended. This actually might be the idea of a Trump social media something, but it all gets suspended. Hopefully, because he gets arrested, but. Sheila is saying, and she wears a cross around her neck all the time, really? Yeah. Oh, okay. 5745. Will there, in America, in the US, will there ever be a neutral way to draw election maps? Yes, please. People in other countries are horrified. Streamer, people in other countries are horrified that, what do you mean your politicians choose your election maps? That's a complete conflict of interest. It's like, yes, it is. So will there ever be a neutral way that election maps are drawn in the US? Okay, I've got cards right off the top of the deck, which means very out in the open, straightforward energy, okay? That's what we want. The Republicans would lose. No, I'm serious. They really would. If it went through, if fair maps were drawn, energy's perfectly, it's crystal clear. Republicans would lose. Oh boy. Moon card, 2 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Wands. Good luck trying to make changes. Democrats really would benefit. Republicans would not. But things are changing. But then I've got a Knight of Wands, which is not what I would expect there. So we know it's a bad situation now. But is that going to change? Is that going to... We know what there being fair election maps drawn would do, but will we get them at some point in our lifetimes here? Victory. Oh, okay. So in this case, it's the rather than Cups for Democrats and Pentacles for Republicans, it's Wands not as Trump stuff, but just as a neutral. Interesting. I like it. fighting for that, going forward, fighting that neutrality, a win that's on neutral ground. I like it. Queen of Wands, Ace of Cups, Temperance, and neutrality will come from Democrats. That's what I'm getting there. Eventually. That's all I'm getting on that. All right. Well, that was a nice little breath of fresh air. But let's go back into the muck, shall we? Come join me in the muck. Oh, one. All right. Down in the pit of eternal stench, there's Jim Jordan. The question was, when will he be out? Will he be out soon? Oh, please, oh, please. He's up for re-election in 2022 anyway, but when? Oh, when? Oh, when? Oh, when? Hello, sweetness. Did you check when Jim Jordan's leaving while you were gone? Okay. All right. You too busy? I understand. Hi. So Jim Jordan. He's awful. Yes, he's awful. He comes through my lap. You're going to protect me from the energy of Jim Jordan because I need all the help I can get. Yes. Whew. Oh, the kitten. Oh, you're so sweet. He's so sweet. Look at that good boy. Look at that good boy. Oh, Jim Jordan is awful. Yes. Yes, he's awful. The kitty. Jim Jordan. Oh. A lot of people have been very quiet about you for a long time, or they were quiet about you for a long time. Look at that sweet face. Look at that good boy. He's a good boy. You're so sweet. You are such a good boy. Justice is coming for Jordan. A lot of people have done a lot of work to keep the story going against Jordan, trying to get justice. This is a retirement card. A card of refusal. 4 of Cups. And on the defensive. What is it? What do his what is his is he running? Isn't somebody running against Jordan? What do their numbers look like? Are they good? Could it possibly be that the numbers are so bad for Jordan, he decides to not run in the last? Oh, Shirley's saying someone said he might be having second thoughts. He'll retire. Quinoa saying he'll retire. We'll get stuck paying his pension. I've got retirement right in the middle. And on the defensive for Trump policies. That's what I'm getting on Jordan. Karen's saying after the movie comes out, he's done. I believe it. Or it's enough of a drag. Okay, next question is on Trump's health. There you go. Oh, he's a good boy. Yes, he is. Okay. He's a good boy. 107. You're okay, sweetie. 7. You're okay. You're okay, good boy. All right, let's look at Trump's health. All right, well, let's start by going and finding the grossest fast food place we can find. Let's go into the back. Let's go look at the floor. Cat, oh my gosh, enough with the cat. I'm sorry you don't care for it, but it was wonderful. Anyway. Trump's health. Journalists are saying he looks bad. And if we want to look at Trump's health, we just need to go to the grossest fast food place we can imagine, go in the back, look at the floor, and, you know, right after the lunch rush. Or, yeah, that's what Trump's insides look like. Trump's health. He doesn't want to hear what's wrong with him. He doesn't listen to the doctors. Ace of Wands. He's a bully. It's not good for your health when you go around psychologically bludgeoning people. So, okay. That was Ace of Wands. Ace of Cups, 5 of Wands, Page of Cups, King of Pentacles. He's a 70-odd-year-old man who's never taken care of himself, and who, you know, his insides look like the result of a grease fire. He's had a heart attack waiting to happen. The stress of the rise of Democratic power and all this rancor, he's trying to crawl back up into relevance. But this Page of Cups, that's usually the card for Baron, but it came up in my last reading of him, and I don't know if it is Baron. Thank you, guys. You're very sweet, and you're very patient with me. Thank you. All right, what's with that Page of Wands? What's going on with that? It might be Baron. Oh. Entertainment only, I guess. I mean, I guess it's entertainment, but some of these readings are not entertaining. I'm just reading on the collective. What do I know? Baron might lose his father at a young age. healthcare, but he won't listen. Oh, and by the way, have you seen, he was on Fox News and suddenly he's all for the vaccination. He got vaccinated, and the thing with Johnson & Johnson, only 6 people had the problems. More people have problems with birth control. So of course he goes there. And that was so Johnson & Johnson paused. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. That was a PR mistake. Trying to save people's lives, but it's about PR. Wow. I do not miss that level of narcissism. He just wants doctors who lie to him. They just lie to him. Your test came back. It's the greatest ever. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. You're wonderful because everything's wonderful just because of you. Where do they find these doctors? Seriously. Where do you find doctors like that? Because let me tell you, I had severe fibromyalgia in my 20s. Severe. Could not function. In pain every single day for years and years. And the doctors I saw were jerks. And I saw a lot of different doctors, and they were unhelpful, self-important. So how does Trump find these guys who just blow smoke up his girdle? I don't get it. Anyway, write big checks. Yeah, it must be it. Yeah, Teresa, in Trump's mind, it was only women, no big deal. Yeah. And Trump, you're so healthy, the healthiest person ever. 1330. Oh gosh, he's talking about health. How's Navalny doing? Alexi Navalny. Look, I'm not saying he's a saint. I'm not saying he's the perfect person. But I'm saying that he's standing up to Putin in a big way. Navalny. And he's brave as the day is long. Alexi Navalny, how you doing? Better. He's had some liquids. He's had some food. He is very, very, very slowly getting a little bit of strength back. Okay. Of course, this man has been poisoned. So a little bit of strength back means not going to die today, hopefully. Whew. 4 of Cups. They were refusing him medical care, but he's had medical care now. Okay, good. Oh, I'm glad some of you were talking about fibromyalgia now. And yes, I agree. In the early days, they thought it was all in your head. Yep, you're not handling your stress well. It's all your fault. It was infuriating. But yeah, I have a particular thing I do now, and it's practically gone. But that's just me. Anyway, and I'm not one. I don't give medical advice. I just did a lot of research. And anyway, Navalny. Yeah, he's so brave. This can be a foolish This can be a foolish person who doesn't realize how bad things are going to be, but to some extent, he went back anyway to Russia. This is Navalny going back to Russia. It's like, oh no, I'm here. It isn't like a magician where it's like, okay, this is my being here is this statement. This is just no, I am a Russian citizen and I'm going home. And that's the way it's going to be. And we got insult to injury. And we got just him being effectively bludgeoned. It's institutionalized, but there are people fighting for him, fighting for his freedom, fighting for his health. The whole world is watching Navalny right now. So what's going to happen to you, Navalny? Every breath is a victory. Every breath is a victory over Putin. Yes, it is. Judgment. But it isn't just the idea of Navalny passing over. We all face quote unquote judgment. We all face a life review. We all face what we had to go through. What we did. Pity Putin. His life review. Putin's life review is going to be dire. Justice, Emperor. That feels like overwhelming grief. For now, he's stronger. He's stronger than he was. He feels more hydrated. He feels like he's had some food. This is good. And every breath is a victory over Putin. But it's not good. Gary, Sniffy's life review. You know what? Which time have we got left? Whoops. Let's have a look. 1:19:15. Can you tell us anything about, because all time is simultaneous, just in case you didn't know that. Our sense that we're on this linear time thing is not actually the reality. So the future's already happened because everything has already happened. But we still do have free will, which doesn't make any sense, but is it fated? Yes. Do we have free will? Yes. Does that make sense? No. But anyway, so what is Trump's life review going to look like? And for the record, I'm not looking forward to my own. Feeling every bit of pain I ever caused anybody. Oh my gosh. I'm not looking forward to that. But Trump's life review. What is Trump's life review going to look like? detailed. Seven of Cups, the Moon, Five of Swords in the center. It's the insult to injury card. Page of Wands, Page of Swords. This is heinous. This energy is, this is the lies, the grief, the insult to injury, the injury, and then the insult on top of it. These three cards, this is every awful thing we've heard about. And so much more. Decades of cruelty, selfishness. Okay, so why have I got two pages over here? Page of Wands and Page of Swords. Whew. Yeah, pages are immature and illusions. Karen saying the needless deaths. Yes. It's all very straightforward. You can't, when you're on the other side, you can't say, "Oh no, that didn't happen." The life review, oh, that I want to argue that. I want a lawyer. You get a lawyer for your life review. It's your own energy field. I never even thought of that. You don't get a lawyer for your life review, you moron. Wow. Oh man. Okay. But you can't argue. You can't argue. Oh my gosh. Feel your feels and move on. How he treated his kids. And right in the middle, that's Ivana. Not Ivanka. That's Ivana, who was the love of his life. And he blew it. Oh, did he blew it. He was so awful to her. I'm not saying she's prize. Mm-mm. I'm just saying it was okay. You are going to meet the person you're meant to be with. You're going to be with them. You're going to, and it's a test. How do you treat them? This is abuse, cruelty, and abandonment. That was one of your tests, and you blew it. And you didn't treat your kids well either. Rachel, so is this very spirit a narcissist? Huh. Carrie Atkins, what you're reading and seeing is not happening. Yes, it is, Donnie. Did someone just say he's going to sue the energy? Oh my gosh. This is very spirit a narcissist. Fascinating. 125. Trump's spirit. Is Trump's spirit a narcissist? I really am getting this whole wheeling, dealing, snorting, arguing, lying. Is his spirit a narcissist? No, once you're on the other side, you can't hide, you can't manipulate, you can't everybody can see who you are as if you were made of glass. Everybody can see your energy. Therefore, everybody can see who you are, how you are. Okay, world card. 7 of Wands, 10 of Swords, Devil, 8 of Cups. You can try to dodge it, but your spirit is its own receipts. They got receipts on the corruption, and you're going to have to feel it. But when it first happens, when he first gets there, before enough of his personality gets stripped away, it's, well, I'm on the defensive. You can't be on the defensive. It's your own spirit you're looking at. All you're doing is looking at your own spirit. That's it. You don't have the material world anymore to hide you from your own spirit. And so, boom. You have to look at who you are, what your spirit is. And that's going to be ugly. Very, very, very ugly. So until those parts of him get stripped away, until the spirits, he'll hold on as long as he can. But without the physical, you start reverting to your more natural form, which is part of the collective, a part of the divine soul energy. It's going to be ugly. It's going to be ugly. Ugly. What time is it? 1:36. Okay, let me read on. Let me read on some more here. Whew. Yeah, Trump will sue his own soul. I love you guys. 128. 15. Has Biden cleaned out the DOJ? Oh, back on Earth. Here we are. Hello. Has Biden managed to clean out the DOJ? That's part of what's been slowing Merrick Garland down. He's been reviewing. He's been going through. Merrick Garland is going to fight for justice above all. And anyone who's not down with that, he wants them out. And it feels like Merrick Garland actually has more say in this than Biden is, because Biden doesn't want to be hands-on. These are the people who would take the law into their own hands, who would spin things for Trump's benefit, for that far-right benefit. People politically wedded to Trump. Definitely running out of allies. 4 of Pentacles. 9 of Swords. Queen of Swords. Empress. These are people out of a job. These are investigators who are closer. So what I'm getting is, it's not Biden. Biden is staying as hands off as he can be. It's Merrick Garland. Part of what's sucking up his time is going through Trump appointees and people who are super loyal to Trump and minimizing them or getting rid of them. It's not perfect, but it will make a difference. It will make things better, but it's not. He'll get rid of the worst of them to the best of his ability. That's what I'm getting. Oh boy. And mansion 131. Boy, we've covered a lot of ground today. 131. Mansion. Will you be successful in forcing changes to the infrastructure bill? Because, of course, mansion. Yes. Okay. Mansion. It feels like people are losing patience with him, for what it's worth. I don't know how much it's worth, but people are definitely losing patience with him. Colleagues. Strength. He's temporarily in a position of strength, but believe me, there are some of the other lawmakers even on his side would love to close his mouth. King of Cups, the Star, Ace of Cups, Death card, Hermit. Biden administration trying to infrastructure, waterways, power generation, rise of democratic power. He's going to try to get in the way to send things back to the drawing boards. He thinks he's doing his job if everyone's angry. If it's a compromise, it's only a compromise if nobody's happy. So he's going to make sure nobody's happy. Is Manchin going to just get away with being this way? It's nonstop. His state has a strong Republican streak in it. 4 of Cups, 4 of Swords, 5 of Cups. It feels like something. This is all minor arcana. These are small. This is small energy, but it feels like he's smaller. I wonder if we're only going to have to put up with his garbage until 2022. Is he up for re-election in 2022? I honestly don't know. Because he's just refusing all of these good ideas. But then this is silent as a tomb, and this is... Well, no, it's silent tomb because refusal and disappointment. It ends up silent. It's as silent as a tomb. Rachel saying that would be great. I'll check. Thank you. Rachel saying West Virginia had the second highest percentage of Trump voters. I've lived in West Virginia. I'm bounced in and out of Parkersburg. All through my childhood, we moved a lot. We came in and out of Parkersburg a lot. So, yeah, West Virginia is interesting. There's so much good there, and there's so much beat your head against a wall. Oh, Peter's here. Hey, Peter. Astrologically, Manson's chart shows obstacles and limits in 2022. Nice. Rachel Ward is saying, I'm from West Virginia, live here now. My dad was from Parkersburg. Oh, cool. But this was back in the 80s. So late 70s, off and on through the 80s. So I'm sure it's changed a lot. He goes quiet. And swords can be elections. I don't know when this guy's up. Mentions he's not up for re-election in 2022. Okay, Rachel, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know. What can happen in a mansion? Head Shepherd, I saw a video this morning where the vlogger said that West Virginia should either rejoin Virginia or join Kentucky. Why? Hermit. He just keeps sending things back to the drawing board, back to the drawing board. He's just going to keep doing this same work. Higher wisdom, but really actually sending it back for grief and work. That's his work. An angel and a devil, one on each shoulder, and it's willful ignorance, but he goes quiet for a while, and I don't know why. Yeah, I'm getting much of the same, and I don't know why. But he's not going to change. He's going to keep doing what he's doing. But there's some point here where he goes quiet, at least for a while. Anyway, 2024, he's up. Okay. All right, but that's going to do it for me for today. Thank you so much. Wow, that was fun. Just looking at all kinds of stuff. Really appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me so often. So I hope that the rest of your day is wonderful. And because you guys, you are just such positive energy. You're giving out such positive energy. And the universe should reward you for that. That's what I think. Anyway, hang in there. I will be back tomorrow. I'm here every single day of the week. And in 2 hours and 15 minutes, I will be over on Book Art Media, and where we do writing sprints, a little creative writing, work on our projects so if you want some writing sprints and encouragement, Book Art Media at 4 o'clock. All right. But I will be back right here tomorrow, as always. And thank you. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow.